All right, it's been a little while since we've dove into some Taylor Swift, but y'all have spoken. We're gonna do a live versus live comparison, and what y'all recommended was that I listen to the Reputation tour of Don't Blame Me and the Eras tour of Don't Blame Me. I didn't know which order you wanted me to do it. You know, we're gonna go chronologically, and we're gonna go with the Reputation tour. We're gonna compare the two and see what she does differently. Maybe we'll talk about the chord progressions. We'll analyze any sort of guitar playing there might be. Let's just get right into it. Thank you so much for commenting, liking, subscribing, recommending all this stuff. Thank you very much. Let's go. Reputation first. We got piano, baby.
Don't blame me, love made me crazy. If it doesn't, you ain't doing it.
We got some rhythm. We got a shuffle.
Lord, save me, my drug is my baby. I'd be using for the rest of my life. I've been breaking hearts a long time.
No blues.
Toying with them older guys, just to play this for me.
She got this Michael Jackson clothes she's wearing, dude. That's tight.
Something happened for the first time.
God, I love that band.
Darkest into paradise, shaking, pacing. I
don't know if it's a Michael Jackson tribute, but it reminded me of that, so. That's a blues lick, man.
Waste my time. I would lose my mind.
Love
They
it.
say she's gone too far this time. Don't leave me, love made me crazy.
It's so heavy, dude.
Lord, save me, my drug is my baby. I'll be using for the rest of my life. Don't blame me, love made me crazy. If it doesn't, you ain't doing it right. Oh, Lord, save me, my drug is my baby. I'll be using for the rest of my life.
Nice chord progression.
My name is whatever you decide.
Okay, one of my favorite things is after the first chorus and they go in right into the second verse, you know, there's not like a instrumental part with a couple measures, it just goes right in, but the drums aren't there, and then the drums come in. That's one of my favorite moves of all time. We're gonna keep this thing going, but I just wanted to say really quick, if you've liked and subscribed, thank you so much. It allows me to continue my journey, you know, practicing guitar, as well as being able to analyze music. I couldn't think of anything funny to say that time. I'm not that funny, it turns out. Onward, let's go.
I'm just gonna call you mine.
Here, we'll back up. We'll back up for that part. Yeah, let's listen to this. This is
Is whatever you decide.
that's so sick.
I'm just gonna call you mine.
There's a tambourine in there.
But I'm
Every other snare drum has a tambourine.
echoes of your name inside my mind. Halo, hiding my obsession. I want
Is that phone footage from the crowd right there? What is with the outfits that... Oh, drums just turned it up a notch. Six. Oh, I love this part. That blues lick. Oh, guitar. Oh! Dude, okay, remember I was saying the shuffle? Well, he goes, which is straight beat, which I love when they play 4 and a 3, basically. 4 beats in the space of where 3 should be. It's more common to hear 3 beats in the space of where 4 should be. That's called a triplet. This is awesome. Just 8th notes in a shuffle or whatever, straight 8th notes. Let's go back and listen to that guitar. Well, first, let's look at the chord progression. So I'm hearing like A minor, which is pretty standard stuff. Unlike her other Look What You Made Me Do, which was in real minor. This is in what I always called Walmart minor. I think I heard it from a jazz guy before. Basically means it's not really in minor. It's technically in major without playing the one chord, because there's no leading tone that gets us back to the A minor. Instead, the leading tone's in the G chord, which gets us to C. That's a lot of yada yada that doesn't matter too much. Very common. A lot of rock music does the Walmart minor. Just regular Aeolian is the term. The natural minor. Ba-ba, ba-ba. Ba-ba, 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 ba-ba. Why can't I find it? Okay. Oh, F major to D minor. Right? Let's listen again. Love this part. All right, now we're getting the guitar part. Sick. Standard blues licks, baby. We love it. Yeah, so. Nothing better than that. Something like that. Ooh, that was actually sick. That's my version of it. That's like 90% there. Probably a couple notes different. Oh yeah, let's get this whole thing. I heard it. What is that? Something like that, right? That's so blues. I know that guy's awesome. It's probably the same guy, right? The Van Halen guy. Oh, there's that Jimi Hendrix lick. Jimi Hendrix / every guitar player who's ever lived, but you know he probably was one of the first to do it. That sounds like the song's over, but we got more time here. Don't blame me.
Love me crazy.
And now he's doing it down low.
Every time you're loving me. Oh Lord, take me, my drug is my baby. I'll be using for the rest
Oh shit!
using for the rest of my life.
The drummer is so gnarly. There's a high note, baby. And they said she couldn't sing high notes. E's pretty high. For an alto. That's the top range, I think, maybe? I don't know. For me, it's way up there. Oh. I love these one-off things. It reminds me of the Scorpions. There's no one like you. There's a little kick drum in there in the end. It's so good. It's one-off. So listen to this one-off. You hear that? 1, 2, 3, 4, and. That's the highest note on the guitar, dude. He does it so long too. Woo! It's hard to play up high on any instrument, man. That's so sick. So far, this is unbeatable. I don't see the next one beating this one, dude. You do all my favorite blues licks. I mean, that's every guitar player's freaking dream, is to play on a stage like this in the world's most popular band and still get to play our... Right? Just all those cliches, you know, not in a bad way, but the classic blues licks. Awesome. Hell yeah, there's 5 seconds. Is there going to be something cool? She looks there and smiles, and they freeze frame fade out. Freeze frame fade out. Dude, so sick. Okay, let's get on that. Okay, so far, easily my favorite Taylor Swift song by far. It's dum 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 dum. It's got the shuffle. It's in A minor. It's always a great key. Obviously, it's got nasty guitar parts. Now, are we going to have guitar parts in the next version? I don't know. Let's just get right into it, dude. Usually I say, like, subscribe and stuff. I think I already covered that. And if you want a deeper dive, stay tuned to the end of the video where I plug where you can find me outside of YouTube. So here we go. Don't Blame Me, Eras Tour. I don't know what year this is. Sometime in the past 3 years. I know that this tour has been going on for a minute. Let's go.
Don't blame me, love made me crazy. If it doesn't, you ain't
Okay, same key.
right.
Nothing changed yet.
Lord, save me, my drug is my
C,
baby.
D minor, A minor.
For the rest of my life.
She's still got one leg show and the other one covered. Similar.
I've been breaking hearts a long time and toying with them
Got the synth. It sounds like it's gonna be the same, which means more guitar. Yeah. That's sick. Oh, we got programmed drums so far. Starting off. I need you. That's low. Hold on, let's stop. Need you. So she goes from this to that note, dude. I mean, anytime a song spans like, what is that, an octave and a half? I mean, that's not... People always say, like, 4 octaves. Oh, 4 octaves. Dude, if you can use 2 octaves, God forbid 3, but 4 is insane, right? Like Axl Rose or Mariah Carey, these people that are always known for 4 octaves. No, 2 octaves is a lot. Is a lot more than you think. Most songs stay within 1 octave or an octave and a half, and she's crushing right here with... Live, for me be live, right? That's like really low in my voice. This is really low in her voice. Live. And she might have hit that G. Let's listen.
I just
Need you, right? Sounds like me and her have the same range, an octave apart. Because that's low. She might be able to go lower, but it's got that timbre of lowness. Need you. So she goes from this note all the way to this note, which is a G. That's pretty good, up to an E, almost 2 octaves in this song. So more than an octave and a half. Anyway, none of that matters. Let's keep going. I'm just trying to give her singing credits that she doesn't seem to get.
waste my time. I lose my mind.
Okay, similar.
She's gone too far this time. Don't blame me, love made me crazy. If it doesn't, you ain't doing it right. Lord, take me, my drug is my baby. I'll be using for the rest of my life.
That part's cool.
Don't blame me, love made me crazy. If it doesn't, you ain't doing it right. Oh, Lord, take me, my drug is my baby. I'll be using for the rest of my life. I get so high. Oh, every time you bother me, you bother me. Trip on my life. Oh, every time you touching me, you're touching me. I get so high.
Okay, before we get into the guitar, I really have the progression down, I think, now. So it's... Oh, baby, forget the melody, but I know this is the chords. And And then it has the coolest. Okay, so I comfortably got it. So it takes a good, at least 2 listens to get a song in my brain here. Let's get to the guitar part. Let's back it up so we can get that lick.
I get so high.
Same. Oh. Where is it? Okay, ES335. There's the Eddie Van Halen guitar. So there's 2 guitar players. There he is. There he is, dude, with that frickin' Van Halen guitar. So sick, dude. Oh, good choir. Choir points on this version. Way more angst in her high notes. You know, that push, that like, that scrape, the yodel almost. Let's listen. Right there, rest. Using for the rest. It's not quite like that. It's even more angsty. Oh, there it is again. Oh, the squeak. Hell yeah. Oh, what is that? That's a real singer, man. That's a top. Dude, I eat my words from the last time. I was like, well, no wonder she can do 3.5 hours. She's just kind of singing in the. It's a easier. Not that that's even bad, but like, I was thinking in my head, I'm like, 3.5 hours would be tough if you're belting. She's belting. So holy shit, and especially that belt. That was like, rest of my life. You know, the squeaky stuff. I can't get over that. I love that. That's how you send emotion into your songs instead of just hitting the notes perfectly, which is great. But when you have that other stuff, the before and after the note stuff, oh man, this is good. Let's keep going. Sick mic. I've never even heard her voice sound like that.
Don't blame me, don't blame me, don't blame me for what you made me do. Don't blame me, don't blame me, don't blame me for what you made me do.
Sounds like Van Halen. Eruption. Oh, it just became real minor. Oh, because we're going into the thing. This is the thing you guys told me that I missed. Oh, that's the transition that I totally missed last time, and I get it now. Where they went from the regular diatonic Aeolian natural A minor to we can call it harmonic minor, or you can just call it A minor, a real sad, dark minor. And you get that by adding the 5 chord of the key as a major chord. So if you're in the key of C minor, you need a G major. If it's a G minor, it's Walmart. Anyway, that was so sick, man. That I was gonna say that version is not as good because the guitar player was turned down a little bit. However, her voice was better in that one. And obviously this is years later, so more practiced, more singing of that same song and honing it over the tour, right? Oh man, the scrapiness, the scratchiness of her voice was super badass. Songwriter, but dude, people will say like, you know, she's not that good of a dancer and not that good of a singer. I'm like, well, first of all, 10 out of 10 singing. Maybe she's not an 11 out of 10. She's not Whitney Houston or whatever, but dude, 10 out of 10 singing. And then dancing, again, I don't know anything about dancing, but stage presence, we'll call it. Maybe not dancing, but the way she has a presence and energy and authority on stage is also a 10 out of 10. So they're both great. Obviously this is a comparison, not a challenge or a competition. They're both great. Sometimes I say I like one better. I think I like the first one for the guitar was more up front. The second one though had that transition. It had her voice better. So they're both amazing. What should I compare next, y'all? Let me know. Another studio to live version. I haven't even heard the studio of that one. Studio to live, just studio. Just let me know what's coming next. I think that this is not I think, but this is definitely easily my favorite Taylor Swift song that I've heard thus far. Let me know what I should do next. We're going to call it quits there. Make sure you check me out on Patreon for deeper dives into some of these songs. Maybe more guitar playing, learning the different guitar part, diving into the progression and talking a lot more about it. Also, there's a tier where if you sign up for it, you can request me a song and I will for sure do it. I'm getting lost in the comments, y'all. I'm getting thousands of comments a week, so it's hard to keep up on everything. But I'm trying to find the most requested songs to do. But if there's something you really want me to do, check me out on Patreon. You can also check me out on Twitch, live Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's all I got. I think those are all the plugs I got. So we'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. The most important thing you can do is watch it all the way through. And if you're listening to me ramble right now, you've done that. And I love you and I thank you.